Ga Matlala Ramoshebo. To the naked eye, this gravel road leads into the bush. However, 4 kilometers later, one arrives at Setšong African tea crafters. The area is home to women tea crafters. However, this was not always a tea lover's haven.
We started by making cabbage acha. I was working with Lirato Maiwana from there. Maiso Pela guided us to Dia. She said we should make Dia, and we were using the old ways to grain the Dia. And back then, we would make it in powder form. We were then told not to make it powder.
The transition to tea making came after the women were introduced to Dia, a root tea drunk by one of the women's mother.
After I saw the cabbage was not really working for us, I approached the women and said, let's make this root tea and sell it. But they explained they were not too keen. But I explained that it is a well-kept secret among the old Paperi people.
From the unassuming village factory to the bright city lights, Setšong Tea is going places. The ladies have expanded their tea business, running a distribution and warehouse in Gauteng. The company has managed to create over 40 jobs and has given the women of rural Sekhukhune equity.
We've been able to create over 30 jobs within the value chain, from processing up to distribution. But we've also created 15 informal jobs through wild harvesting. We've developed partnerships with neighboring rural communities that have access to the indigenous plants that we utilize, and they are now our suppliers. So that is around 45 different households that are benefiting from this value chain, which is really exciting. Another aspect to this is that these women that you saw at the farm, at the processing facility, are not only employees, but also shareholders in the business. In fact, the community, two community cooperatives combined own 49% of the company.
From the dusty roads of Ga Matlala Ramoshebo, it has been a story of perseverance and endurance. The indigenous teas will now be found at large retailers across the country.
We're currently embarking on a journey to supply 32 Food Lovers Market outlets, but our teas are also found in various organic grocery stores, restaurants, and within the hospitality industry. Our aim is to upscale our production capacity. We're currently building a new factory in Ga Matlala Ramoshebo in the rural areas, which is really incredible for us to know that we will be manufacturing within rural Limpopo. And our teas will then be distributed to bigger mainstream retailers across the country. We're also aiming to export these indigenous teas.
Planting of the tea and its infusion ingredients is also in the pipeline at a local farm to ensure that the tea makers are able to meet the increased demand of their tea.
So the first one is red root tea, which has been very easy because it grows like a sweet potato. So it was a matter of just migrating it from where it's growing and expand it on the given hectare that we have in our farm. The second one is a dipani tea, where we are busy planting different fruit trees. Above the fruit trees, which is orange and mango, we are also planting moringa plants, where we're going to be riding the dipani tea as it is a parasitic plant.
With a footprint in one of the biggest fresh produce markets, the tea makers say theirs now is to penetrate the international market. The women say they are in talks with American distributors after wing tasters at the New York Summer Fancy Show. Mahlako Komane, SABC News, Ga Matlala Ramoshebo in Limpopo.